Welcome to the Serenyx League $120 3v3 Meltdown number 3. I'm Sporty FC. You all have joined us for some Rocket League action and the biggest event of the month. Serenyx 3v3 action tonight. I'm Sporty FC. Joining me here is my friend Tazerz. And we've got some Rocket League tonight. We've got some great teams competing here, Tazerz. It is double elimination tonight once again, and well, what an upset we've had here as well. We've had some amazing upsets in our previous rounds. It is Eclipse versus Uptqke and his teammates. How are you feeling tonight so far?
Pretty good, Sporty. Looking at the bracket, this is going to be very, very good teams. And obviously, the losers rounds still have a chance to see if they can make it through to the losers final.
Yeah, as you said as well, but you know everybody's looking for that top 2 placement. Those are teams that get part of that prize pool tonight. 90 for first, 30 for second, and of course, again, a big double elimination bracket for us. We start in the upper semi-finals here with Eclipse, and Uptqke and his teammates. And it's interesting because both these teams came into this one with upsets, although you wouldn't consider that an upset considering that Uptqke won our last VVT Meltdown and Eclipse. Well, there's upsets even more insane because they beat Triple Threat and Shezfi, who has never missed an appearance on this stream. Well, what a bracket is here of Eclipse and Uptqke and his teammates to make it this far. A huge number of upsets right now in this bracket. It's rare to see this many upsets this early, but that's what we're getting right now, and it's impressive to me. But it also shows just how competitive this bracket is. It's not a huge bracket tonight, but there's a lot of really good teams and like all really good and close to each other. So the pressure really is on. And these teams are playing like it.
Yeah, definitely, Sporty. Very competitive players. Very high ranked too.
Yeah, these players are all very good. That's the thing about it. These players are all very, very good, and all have a lot of experience, and that's something that's going to be showcased tonight. But Eclipse and Uptqke and his teammates, Eclipse, definitely a team that is no surprise to us here, at least to me, because I've seen this team so many times. But Uptqke, again, no surprise to the stream, considering what he has done as well. So, gotta love, you gotta love upsets. You gotta love great action. You gotta love to see Uptqke trying to go back to back, something that doesn't happen often. Most players don't win multiple events. At least so far, I've not won that many events. But Uptqke and his teammates, and including Uptqke, Snowies, and Harlequin of Eclipse with Karma, Ja, Sasuke, and Aces. So we'll be waiting on these players to join in. But again, before we get into this one, it's best of 3. It's not a very long matchup, and that winners finals does await. So we'll see how things go here.
Yeah, we will see how this goes. We have both teams already. Just seeing here the roster.
Yeah, as you said as well. We got so many good teams here in this bracket as well. It is a competitive group to say the least here. Well, on the other side, again, the other winner semifinals, it is Rankers versus Egoists. So the only team that hasn't been upset is our number 1 seed in Rankers. They're taking on Egoists in their match. The winner of that match will be playing in our winners finals. So yeah, we got updates around the league. We got teams and players showing up here. Rankers going to be interesting. That is Process, Resonal, and Tide. So that team definitely our top 1. It's got players like Resonal, who are on 125 esports, who have made top 32 runs. This team's very good.
Let me see here. So for Uptqke and his teammates, we have Uptqke, Snowy, or Snowies, and Harley Quinn.
Yes, it is Uptqke, Snowies, and Harlequin. As Eclipse got Karma,
okay,
Sasuke, and Ballads. And here we go. Everybody's in the match, and we had a little bit of issues getting things started. No more issues tonight. We start in the winners semifinals. Uptqke and his teammates. Uptqke, who just won our last 3v3 Meltdown, looking to do it again here for a second event in a row. Whereas Eclipse on the other side, looking to bring the battle here as Sasuke will clear this one downfield, pinched away. Harlequin will wait back, but a bit of an awkward play. This is just rolling in front. Sasuke gets the dunk. Eclipse, who have been making quite the run so far tonight, beating Shezfi of all players off to an immediate start as Sasuke dunks Harlequin out of the way.
Yeah, it looks like a miscommunication between Harlequin and question mark. Or Uptqke,
yeah, that is Snowies. That is Snowies.
Snowies? Okay.
Who's the question mark? Yeah, he's gone with a bit different name approach here, but doesn't make too much difference on how this match is going to go. It's a best of 3. It's short. That's the thing about this one. And these teams are all battling for those spots right now, though. Uptake and his teammates got to get out of defense, though, as Karma leaves this one back. A bit of a bump on Sasuke, though. We'll leave this one for Harlequin. Ballads rushing through, bounced off of Sasuke. Karma doesn't get a full piece of this one. And Evolve Eclipse will continue with possession as Ballad stopped by Harlequin. It's a midfield battle right now, but one that Uptake and his teammates are slowly winning. It's all about being able to keep possession, all about being able to keep offense right now. Simply put, Uptake, after getting scored on early, do not want to lose the ball once more, and they're not going to lose it here as Uptake comes through. He scores 1. This game is tied.
Yeah, definitely in a great pass from Snowies, and then Uptake just taking the clear shot, open net, tying it up 1-1 now.
So much action so early on. That's because that every game here matters so much for this match. As Uptake, it's an open goal and a second one at that. Uptake with his second, and right now Evolve Eclipse, after how good of a start they had, starting to fall apart at the seams.
Yeah, great kickoff to start off the third goal here, and then as you can see, Uptake just takes the open net once again, making it 2-1 now.
Looking off the back wall, Uptake was looking to roll in for a third straight goal, but it will be denied for now as Snowies takes it back. Uptake and company waiting upfield as Snowies will bait in one, gets around them, but it is Uptake who doesn't make connection. Harlequin waits as Ballads jumps in, and if there's anyone on this team who'd definitely be scared of, it will be Ballads. He's a super high ranked player. I know for a fact he's been grinding a lot. See, it's only been months since he was around the GC2 ranking level. Now he's hitting up to SSL, so this Evolve Eclipse side, full of a lot of rank grinders. This team's been around for a while, and they all know each other quite well, as Sasuke will force out Snowies. Ballads again waiting in the midfield here, and if there's one thing that this team wants to go for, it's going to be those passing efforts. It's going to be finding each other in possession. Evolve Eclipse likes chaos, and they like teamwork in the middle of that chaos. Expect to see a lot of demos followed by a lot of passes.
Yeah, now we have Karma here in the back post. Off the backboard now to Sasuke. Sasuke gets a nice touch. Rolls up in the air. Snowies is there. Great touch by Snowies. Great touch by Karma. Bounces off the sidewall. Harlequin. Great touch. Oh, it's off though. Snowies now hits off that sidewall. Sasuke is there. Great touch by Uptake. Karma gets a nice little flip reset. Oh, great pinch. But Sasuke is there. Oh, miscommunication there between Ballads and Sasuke.
Definitely starting to see that kind of miscommunication plague Evolve Eclipse now. Again, after such a solid start, starting to see why this team is not favored to win this match and why Uptake and company are. And obviously part of that is due to past results, but a lot of it is due to the fact that this Evolve team still has those rotational issues as that shot hit off the post. They may have issues, they're still finding opportunities, but still they need one. Ballads, Harlequin keeps it away, Uptake will jump in, and Uptake and his teammates will clear this one away. A lot of interesting rotations as a double tap! Snowies tucks it behind Sasuke, and Uptake and co take a 2-goal lead.
And what a pass from Harlequin to Snowies there, and what a beautiful double tap. Beautiful, beautiful card control and aerial control from Snowies. Great goal and great play, making 3-1 now for Uptake and his teammates.
Trying to find some answer here, but they gotta get it soon. Low shot! Sasuke with a second! With 1 minute and 20 to go, this game is not over just yet.
Yeah, missed touch from Uptake, and Sasuke is there to punish the mistake from Uptake with that low-driven shot towards the net, making it 3-2 now.
Another chance in front as Sasuke forces it in. A hat trick for Sasuke, and from a 3-1 deficit, it is now tied at 3 each.
Yeah, what a 50 here, monstrous 50 from Sasuke. As like you said, Sporty, forcing that in, which he does, making it 3-3 now. We are tied.
We really are tied with a minute to go. It doesn't get much more intense than this. But it's Evolve Eclipse who right now are on a hot streak. And specifically Sasuke with 2 goals already. As Snowies gets around Karma. Sasuke off the back wall. Karma. Once more, Harlequin will be there. As off the back wall again, it is just Uptake trying to get some offenses. Snowies. Karma gets up to it first. Evolve Eclipse looking to turn some heads, make the analysts quiver. As Uptake to the corner, whiffed by Karma. Ballads jumps in and it's kept away.
Here comes Snowies now. Gets denied by Sasuke. Uptake now. Goes past Ballads with that great touch. Uptake now. Bangs it off the backboard. Snowies gets denied by Karma. Ballads now off the sidewall. Harlequin is there. Ballads passes it middle. Now it's over across. Here comes Snowies now. Gets a nice pinch. Karma's there with a great touch. Uptake is up. Gets a light touch. Snowies now is up. Oh! And gets denied by Ballads. Overtime now. 3-3 in this game number 1.
And it's only game 1. It's only our first game of the day at that. And it's already overtime. It just tells you just how competitive all these teams are. The reason why upsets have been plentiful so far is because of how close it has been. As here goes Karma to end game 1. Stopped by Harlequin. Snowies will be waiting for it as Sasuke will cut in for offense. Ballads leaves it. A bit awkward here as Uptake and his company moving up too high. The shot won't be on target from Ballads. And Uptake and his teammates will keep it away. Snowies with a light touch. Karma will be waiting for it. This one just left in the midfield, but it's for Snowies to take. Can't find an effort though. Sasuke gets around Uptake as he can't get the touch. Harlequin will find Uptake again, looking for the midfield Harlequin, but Karma will be there to deny. As the pressure mounts, Uptake and his teammates continue to search, continue to ask questions. It's been back and forth, but one shot will do it. Sasuke denies that chance. Here goes Snowies, can't find the shot. Karma will keep this one away as Uptake will go in. Karma, Harlequin. This one rolling towards the net. Harlequin still couldn't get around Sasuke, and the overtime will continue, but not without its close opportunities.
Yeah, and as you can see, Uptake and his teammates just putting on the pressure on Evolve Eclipse. Just controlling that midfield. And now we see Snowies. Great challenge. Passes it middle. Ballads now will take control, take possession. Great challenge by Harlequin. Harlequin. Uptake now with the shot, and it... Beautiful shot.
Finds it when he needs it. A big moment for Uptake. A big moment for Uptake and his teammates. A long overtime. That is game 1. But it ends where Uptake, our previous champion, can be winning here again. Only 1 away now from a spot in the winners finals, but we've seen Evolve Eclipse just how close they're playing. They got off to a bad start, and they were always playing catch up from there on out. If they can just get off to a better start, you really do think they have what it takes to, win these games.
Yeah, I mean, that was a close battle between the two teams, and it was just more of like who has a bad rotation, I was saying, a rotational mistake, or just a mistake in general, like missed touches or stuff like that. But as you can see, Uptake and his teammates punished Evolve Eclipse in that last possession, or last chance, and scored 4-3.
Yeah, well, neither of these teams have been infallible in any way, so that's how it is. And we're already getting a call for Evolve Eclipse. They want to make a sub change here as well, so they're going to add somebody else in. They do have a roster of 5 players, so that is not the weirdest thing to hear for Evolve Eclipse. But yeah, considering how tough this is going to be, they are looking to get a new player in for game 2, try to shake things up. Think about Evolve Eclipse that makes them scary is that even though they have subs, those subs are pretty experienced with this roster. They like to play with their subs a lot, so I'm not a big fan of doing that, but Evolve Eclipse don't mind, and it absolutely works for them, and it works in their favor because they can change people in, get talent, and in comes Silo, and I can tell you, knowing Silo, really high rank player, another SSL level player, he's going to be fun to watch tonight, considering that he has been pretty solid for a lot of matches here as we go in again with more action. So here we go. More Rocket League to be had here as Uptake and his minions one game away from taking the series and advancing to the winners finals.
And there's another sub as well for Uptake and his teammates. EHT is in. Moving Snowies. And that is what the shot gets denied by Uptake, who gets demoed by Ballads. Great touch by EHT.
As the pressure
Ballads
continues
is there.
here. Right now, I think the real question is going to be, can Evolve Eclipse get off to a good start? Can they not have nearly as many rotational mistakes? We mentioned that last game there were a couple of them, and there weren't that many, but there was enough that you could really sow some doubt into this team. Something that Uptake and his teammates will absolutely be looking to exploit once again, as a bump on the backfield. Silo doesn't get it, but here goes Ballads. One-on-one, the shot will be kept away. Uptake and his teammates will keep the offense going as Dunk still searching in the midfield. Harlequin will go for this. Drop down shot stopped by Karma. And Evolve Eclipse facing the pressure early, but this is not something that they're unused to. They had to do this last game. It's all about being able to make sure that rotation stays consistent, stays strong, because if it falters, you know Uptake is going to be there to capitalize on it.
Yes, exactly, Sporty. And now Uptake will take possession. Oh, what a pinch. Off the backboard. Harlequin is there with the shot, and it's in. What a pinch here from Uptake. Pinches off with Ballads here. Great shot from Harlequin.
Sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of fortune, and for Uptake there, he will gladly take that one, getting bumped into the shot. That will set up his teammate. Again, sometimes you just need a little bit of good fortune at times, and Uptake got it there. The first goal will go to Uptake and his teammates. Now they go upfield again. Uptake, not done with just one goal though, not satisfied with only having one on the tally, is off to the back wall. Ballads, this one's gone wide. Silo will put it in, and Evolve Eclipse with a goal back.
What a pass here from Ballads. And Silo just right there to receive the pass. Puts in the back of the net. Making it 1-1 now in this game number 2.
Long battles for sure, but that's what these teams are looking for, is long and tough battles, and that's what we're getting right now. The pressure continues with 3 minutes to go. Somebody has got to be the one to take the lead at this point. As it may be a potential infield pass, will be Harlequin off the back wall. Uptake. It's a second goal, and now that they have the lead, this is where things are going to get a lot more difficult for Evolve Eclipse. It's just like last game. They got an early goal, but it was Uptake and his teammates that got more, and now that they have the lead, they can really punish them.
Yeah. Now we see Uptake and his teammates up by 1 goal. So, like you said, we'll see how Evolve Eclipse respond, because they are down a game. So we'll see how this will play out. EHT is on the sidewall. Nice pinch. Uptake with the shot, gets denied by Ballads.
And then right now, we're just seeing this ball kind of left waiting around in the midfield, left sitting around. Somebody's got to take that advantage, but right now you can just tell Evolve Eclipse playing defense. Unfortunately, they're not getting out of defense. That's the big issue right now. They may be able to make those saves, but if you can't get out of your own half, you're never going to be able to escape it. And right now you can tell that is exactly what Uptake wants. Exactly what this team wants to go for. Just keep the ball. Keep winning challenges. Keep forcing Evolve Eclipse back. Keep letting them be stuck on their own side of the field. And right now it's working. Every challenge met by an opposing player. But here goes Ballads. Gets by 2. Karma is up. We'll go for the fake play. Harlequin blocks. And Uptake and his teammates will make sure this one is gone. Ballads up the sidewall. Looking up for Silo. 2 go for Uptake. But this one will be cleared away again. And Karma, now the only one back, has to just play for time while his teammates recover.
Yeah, now Karma here gets 1 touch, goes for the reset, uses it, bounces off the backboard. Harlequin with a great clear. Ballads now has to rush into that corner, gets a nice touch. Wins the 50 against EHT. Uptake is up. EHT now is up. Oh, what a shot, but gets denied by Karma. Here comes Harlequin now. Goes off the ceiling. Rolls down. Great clear by Silo. EHT with a great touch. It's a minute and 7 seconds left. Sporty, what do you think Evolve Eclipse needs to do here?
This offense, they got to keep doing exactly what they're doing right now. I mean, over time, they might be able to break this team down, but right now, you're just not seeing that true form of the chaos that we know Evolve Eclipse can do, that I know that this team can do. This team is known for creating chaos, known for making teams panic. We just haven't seen that yet. Uptake and his teammates have not really faltered under pressure here, as Ballads will be blocked as well. Silo will race back, now finds Karma. That's the kind of passing that Evolve Eclipse could use to succeed, but again, it just does not work, as Uptake trying to get the flip reset will be Silo as well. But it is kept to the sidewall. Ballads will challenge, but Karma is going to play patient here. Gets the block. Silo will get the clear. Time is running out. 15 seconds to go. Maybe one last chance in game 2 to keep the series going. Will be kept out again by Uptake and Co. That shuts on. Saved by Ballads. Karma will find Ballads again. Silo in position, but he won't be called in just yet. Harlequin blocks. Silo couldn't get the shot off in time. Karma will race back, but he's got to go to his own back wall here, and that touch isn't going to help him. Pinched away. Here goes Ballads. Up he goes. Uptake up a little bit faster. Bumped out of the way. Karma can't get there. Game 2 ends. Uptake and his teammates advance to the winners finals.
Wow, what a game 2. Uptake and his teammates. Great performance there. Just holding off Evolve Eclipse. Just pressuring them basically the whole game until that last half when Evolve Eclipse needed to do something, but it wasn't enough.
As you said, it just was not enough for them here in the winners semi-finals. Well, then moving on to the winners finals, playing against the winner again of the Rankers and the Egoists, so that will be an interesting match as well. But what a run for Uptake, trying to do it 2 events in a row here as well. Our last Meltdown, or I should say 2 Meltdowns in a row. Our last one, obviously won by Uptake and his minions. Now Uptake and his teammates moving to the winners finals, getting themselves one step closer to the prize pool, and of course one step closer to being those champions. But Rankers and Egoists again will be one of their opponents. It's going to be a tough match for them. They are not going to be the favorite no matter who they play against. But what a night so far here as well. And again, what a night it has been. Again, big shout outs, of course, as always, to our amazing sponsor in Future Form Design Labs, where every idea is a turn into captivating visuals that speak to everyone, because great design belongs to all. If you want to get your graphic designs look just snazzy, you gotta contact Future Form Design Labs. But for now, we're gonna go to a break. When we come back, the winners finals, the best of 5. Uptake and his teammates have already made it. Rankers and Eagles, the winner of that, will be there as well. We'll see you guys then. Welcome back to the Serenyx 3v3 Meltdown number 3 once again. We are here at the winners finals. Uptqke and his teammates just beat Evolve, Eclipse in a 2-0 sweep, and on the other side, Rankers confirm their win, a 2-1 victory over the Egoists. So this is it, the winners finals, the last match of the upper bracket here, and well, for both these teams, it's a best of 5 now. It's a longer match, a longer performance, but the winner of this, not only did they go to the grand finals, where they guarantee a bit of that prize money, but they also go to the grand finals with a game advantage. They have an extra game up on the competition, meaning that when we go back to the grand finals, it will be a best of 5, but they'll already have won game 1 by default. So that's a huge advantage, Tazerz.
Yeah, very, very huge advantage for the winner of this series. And for the loser of this series, needs to climb through the losers bracket and reach that losers final.
Yeah, as you said, there's so many teams battling down there with it. Right now, it's Egoist, Triple Threat, Evolve, Eclipse, and to be determined. For now, we are going to, for now, again, we're just setting up for our winners finals. Again, it's a longer match. These teams have all been playing tonight for this match. They've been playing for these longer matches because these longer matches give yourself more time to adapt. Give yourself more time to update. Any team in the lower bracket, they got to play best of ones to best of threes. It is a long and tough lower bracket. You do not have very much time to prepare, so a lot of practice definitely going in. As Tazerz, winners finals, grand finals waiting ahead. And a big thing about this match is that, again, you know, we haven't talked too much about this team of the Rankers, who are on the blue side for this match, but it's Reznal, Tide, it's Reznal and Tide joining us into this one. There's so many good players on the Rankers as well. It's Reznal, who again is part of 135 Esports, Tide, as well as Process. All these players have hit top 32 in RLCS, so this is our number 1 team by a good margin. It's going to be a tough battle, that's for sure. As it seems like we may have lost Tazerz. Well, we have lost Tazerz. Hopefully we'll get him back in. Seems like he might be having some disconnect issues here. So while we do that, we are just making sure that we get all the issues fixed out here for everybody that is competing. Again, we have our winners finals coming up. Reminder, the lower finals will be after this one as well. So we're starting to guarantee people who are going to be in our grand finals night in that prize pool range, $420 in total. Again, reminder, support us and our sponsors, Future Form Design Labs, as well as the Serenyx League itself. Support us in the Serenyx League if you want to compete in future tournaments. Exclamation point Discord, join our server, join our league, and of course, join our weekly events. We are always here for the first 3 weekends of every month. Weekend 1 is the 1v1 Gauntlet. Weekend 2, Saturday number 2, I should say, is the 2v2 Blitz. And of course, this is Saturday number 3. This is the 3v3 Meltdown. So again, join us, exclamation point Discord, to compete in our future events. Because again, who knows, maybe you'll be one of our many champions this season. For now, we are just waiting on the confirmation that these issues will be fixed. Hopefully it won't be a major problem. As again, we just have to...
Okay, I'm back.
wait
My
on
headset,
these
for some reason...
Your headset died?
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was like, Tazerz wouldn't just leave me like this, how dare he? Welcome back in, Tazerz. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Alright, thank you.
We're just out here talking about the matchup up here, again, with the Rankers and Uptqke and his teammates. We've already mentioned a lot about Uptqke. He's won here before. But Rankers, again, top 32 RLCS, Reznal, Tide, Process, very high-level team. Expect them to do a lot of damage. So, Tazerz.
Yeah, let me see here.
I mean, how are you feeling right now? I know you, again, had the fixture has had issues, but coming in this one, you get to see some really solid players competing. Reznal, Tide, Process, they're the clear favorites here. Up against teammates, they looked pretty good, but they had a lot of issues last series. They didn't look consistent last series. They looked like they had some minor problems. Against this team, that's going to be exploited. They got to be consistent here.
Yeah, definitely they gotta be consistent. And obviously for me, this is my first time seeing rankers, so we'll see how they perform here.
It's not my first time seeing 135 esports players, that's for sure. Seeing Reznal join in, I can tell you this team, not only are they just really good, they all know each other. These guys have been teammates on and off a lot in the past. This is obviously a team coming in just for fun, to show off who they are. So I'm excited to see how things will look here. Again, Reznal, Process, and Tide. So I'm excited to see how things will go as well. So again, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna be a great series. to cast and to watch for all the viewers there watching. And we have to see here. This is the winners finals, right?
This is the winners finals. This is the best of 5
Okay.
matchup. The winner will go into the grand final with a game advantage. So, again, I am looking forward to all of this as we'll get everybody in the matchup right here. Uptake and his teammates on the blue. It is the ranker, the number 1 seed on the orange, and this is it, the winners finals. The winner of this will go to the grand finals. We'll guarantee one of our top 2 teams right here, right now. But we gotta get everybody in the lobby. Gotta get everybody ready for this series. The rankers and Uptake and his teammates. A team full of players who have made top 32 and a team full of players, with a player who has already won here before. Who's gonna do it? Is it the old guard or is the new blood in the rankers? Uptake's won here before. He wants to do it again. This is gonna be his biggest challenge to getting that top placement.
Yeah, great touch by EHT. Uptake is up, misses the touch. Process with the great touch. Hits that backboard. Process gets the shot but gets denied by EHT. Harlequin, great touch. Now we see
and just for all of you talking as well, M by the way is Process, EHT by the way is Snowies. I did confirm it with them. EHT is Snowies. So Uptake and his teammates working with that usual starting roster here. Resinal will find Tide, but I mean so far top teams, really high rank. You talked with me before about how it does Uptake and his teammates beat the rankers. I want to hear from you. What do you think this Uptake side will need to do in this series to beat this rankers team? Because simply put, they're not the favorites. They're not even close to being as high ranked as this team is. What do they have to do to really compete with this rankers side? All players who have made top 32 in the RLCS run.
I will say probably...
Maybe that.
Yeah, right? Just to see if they do a mistake, as they did there, Tide with an unfortunate mistake there, causing a goal conceded, and Uptake will take the shot though, an open net, making it 1-0. But like you said though, Sporty, they just need to find the mistakes that rankers will do. And what a kickoff coming in from Harlequin, and Snowies is there for the beautiful backboard read, making it 2-0 now.
As you said, a increase in that pressure. 2 goals so far for Uptake and his teammates, and against a team of this caliber, pretty impressive so far. That again, our old guard, the players that, again, a player who has already won in our last 3v3 Meltdown, will do it again with a completely different rosters now in field. Harlequin punches it in, a third straight for Uptake and his teammates, and they're really bringing the battle straight to the rankers.
Yeah, great double from Snowies, just puts it in the middle. And Harlequin is there, plays the 50, and it will go in 3-0 now. What a offensive pressure coming in from Uptake and his teammates.
Well, we gotta see the rankers find some offense themselves. It just felt like they've been playing slow, waiting back. The fortunate thing is it's a best of 5. They have time, but the rankers themselves have not had an easy bracket, an easy time getting to this point in the bracket, as that one will go wide as well. Because they just went against the Eagles, went to 3 games against that team. His ranker side is not an easy bracket, that's for sure. And it's only getting tougher here with teams like Uptake and his teammates waiting further down the line, as Resinal, back wall, will be kept away by Harlequin. Snowies waits upfield, and he might be the target here. He will be the target. Up to Snowies in front for Uptake. No shot just yet, and in fact, they're going to leave this one. Process will get the clear, and it will be this side who will clear it away. Tide puts it through. No one challenged in the midfield, and that will be about as easy as they come for Tide.
And what a pass / clear from Process, and Tide is there to receive the wonderful clear from Process. Just puts it in, making it 3-1 now. Great play from the rankers here. Hopefully that will change the momentum for them.
Maybe it'll spur them to life here. Maybe it'll get them a little bit more willingness to play upfield, because right now it doesn't feel like they really wanted this game all that much. They gotta find more. Well, Process and Tide will do just that. Once again, the quick transition catching out Uptake and his teammates. And they're starting to find something consistent here that is gonna beat this side. It's just quick counterattack plays, because Uptake and his teammates, they aren't going back to defense fast enough. They aren't playing nearly as passive as maybe they should be. The Rankers are catching them on that and beating them in the midfield only.
Yeah, indeed. And what a response coming in. Already 3-2 now. Rankers, just as soon as they scored that first goal, just a momentum change. That's what you want to see if you're the Rankers, but not what you want to see from Uptqke and his teammates.
That's the thing right now that makes it different, is that even though Uptqke and his teammates are leading, you feel like as if that lead won't last much longer, as Snowies will only find Tide. Uptqke can't get the challenge. Tide keeps going. Harlequin will be on the block. Process leaves it for Resno, the 175 esports captain, unable to get much on that chance. Will go again and will be beat in the midfield as Tide to the back wall. Uptqke. Resno doesn't have this one. Oh, the passing play nearly connected here, but it just didn't go the way they wanted it to. Anchors never even jumped for it. That was how good that chance was. But it won't go in. Tide will look for more offense as the Rankers will keep things going. Process. Harlequin. Tide in the midfield. Uptqke. Low boost. Has to reach for that save. And will do just that. Now an infield pass. Goes to the back post. Process was waiting for it, but the play will not connect. And the Rankers will go all the way back for defense and start from square one.
Well touch from Harlequin. Process was a great touch. Snowies is there, hits off that sidewall. Great touch by Resno. Harlequin clear that out. Great touch by Process. Tide now. Pop it up. Snowies is there. Great block. Now we just need to find who's controlling the midfield, and as we can see, Tide looking for the fake. Great save by Harlequin. Who gets demoed by Tide. Uptqke goes up for it. Harlequin with the great touch. Process. Very clear. Tide bangs it, and it's off. Hits the backboard. Process. Great touch. And as we can see, just Rankers now just controlling this offensive side on Uptqke and teammates and his teammates. Sporty, what do you see?
Well, what I see right now is a brick wall on the defensive side for Uptqke and company. They have not let anything go through, and inside this final minute, my goodness, they have been through an absolute war zone of offense here, as this play will be kept up for a little longer, but not much longer. Uptqke and his teammates will take game one, holding on to the lead. It didn't feel exactly the way that they wanted to win this one, but hey, they get a win. That's all that matters. It's all that they really need. But I want to see more consistency from them in the future, because it just feels like what they did in game one can't be recreated again.
Yeah, exactly. And wow, the brick wall, like you said, the brick wall from Uptqke and his teammates. As you can see, bunch of saves, and now we need to see how Rankers will respond in game number 2. Maybe need to change some tactics, some strategies, maybe a demo or something to punish that brick wall, which in this case is Uptqke and his teammates.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how things go. But again, so far, it's really going to come down to how does the Rankers improve on what they did. Right now, it just feels like they're playing a bit slow, a bit sloppy, not really putting in full effort, it feels like, in these games. And I'm saying that knowing that this team has what it takes, but we'll just have to see kind of how things go for themselves here. Again, it is game one for Uptqke and his teammates, looking to make quite the run through this lower bracket. For now, though, we'll just have to wait and see how things goes. As we're going to go back into game two. Remember, this is a best of 5, so there's no match point just yet for either side, but considering the position that these teams are in, we'll just have to wait and see how things go.
Now we can see here, game number 2. His first kickoff. Great kickoff. Here comes Process. Gets a reset. Nice touch by Snowies. Resno pass middle, but can't quite connect with his teammate Tide. Here goes Uptqke. Great shot. Gets denied by Process. Tide is up. Great touch by Harlequin. Uptqke now. It's off that backboard. Oh, what a shot coming in from Snowies, but gets denied by Resno. This is a counterattack. Oh my goodness. Sporty, do you see that counterattack from Rankers? I think this is a change of pace from game 1 to game 2.
Saw them do a lot of it in game 1 as well, but yeah, they definitely started off with it, and which is way better, because in game 1 it felt like they started off by playing defensively, by waiting, seeing what they were going to see out of their opponents, but they realized that you can't wait at this point in the back. You gotta be able to take that initiative, but right now, it may be really tough to do so, because even when they're going for counterattacks, Harlequin's got an answer, and the underdogs in this one, the big major underdogs in this bracket, are finding ways to get it done against some of the scariest of sides.
Yeah, and what a shot coming in from Harlequin. Just across the field from his side, doing that beautiful air dribble, beautiful play, and puts it at top bins. Beautiful, beautiful play from Harlequin.
Continues though, and you know the rankers will look for a response as it's processed. Unable to get one through Uptake. The champion of last event, you know he's going to be leading this roster through thick and thin. He knows what it's like to be this far in the bracket. He knows what it's like to get to this point, to get wins. Last time he was here in the winners finals, it was the last Meltdown event, Meltdown number 2, where he was able to win, I believe, in a field sweep. But of course, he knows that this is a very different team he's playing against now, a very different team that he's playing with as well. And he knows that the pressure is on for him to perform as Resinal, stopped by Harlequin, up is process. Drop down touch will be kept away as Uptake. High clear, Tide will be waiting for it. Resinal takes control, will find process off the sidewall. This one kept away as Harlequin will leave it for Snowies. Snowies has an option in the midfield and Uptake, but it will go nowhere. A 1-goal lead still stands, but Uptake and his teammates want more. They may want to get back to defense here. Save away. Now they'll get the clear. Snowies up, beats Resinal to the play, and will allow his team to get out of jail free.
Great touch by Uptake. Oh, what a shot from Process. My goodness. That was a banger. My goodness, tying it up now. 1-1 is game number 2. Still a lot of time left, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Let's see if they can get a second goal here. Because, you know, in the first half of this game, they were offensive. And hopefully they can still keep that offensive pressure against Uptake and his teammates.
The real question, can they keep this kind of offense? It feels like it's been a very muted performance so far from the rankers, but it's not going to be muted for long. The cap has been lifted, and it is processed into the top right corner, smashed into the back of the net. No chance on saving that one.
Yeah, and what a shot coming in from Process. As like I said, the offensive pressure. Now it's 2-1 with the pass from Resinal. So let's see now, Uptake and his teammates will respond after that offensive pressure, because they were on defense for a lot of the time. Let's see if they can get some offensive chances going for them. Great touch.
Right now they're stuck on defense. They gotta get out of the play. Harlequin, Resinal will win the challenge. Tide stopped as well by Uptake. Uptake and company just trying to get this ball away, but it will be processed once more. You really feel like if the rankers got one more goal, with how the Uptake and his teammates have been playing, they just have not had that many chances to begin with. I do not see them coming back from a 2-goal deficit, but one's very doable as that one racing back was processed, just gets on the end of it. Now it's Harlequin. Uptake can't find a shot. It leaves itself there, but it will not be a great opportunity taken by Snowies. Process. Snowies again. Harlequin. He'll get the first touch, keeps things going. Pop into the midfield. Resinal will be waiting. Tide is already up, but Snowies beats him to the play. A minute to go here. Right now, it is Resinal, Tide, and Process who hold the lead, who now have to play the possession-based style that we saw at the end of Game 1. And we know at the end of Game 1 how it went for this Uptake side. They were able to hold their lead. Now they got to be the ones that come back and fight for it. Uptake. Trying to find Snowies. 2 go, though. And this is a great chance for Harlequin. Resinal does demo him, but not before he gets a touch. Tide will be there. Now gets challenged by Snowies. Uptake removes that ability for Process to challenge as Harlequin. Snowies to the back wall. This is an easy clear for Tide. Now 30 seconds left. The opportunities are running out for Uptake and his teammates, and they haven't really found that many shots to begin with.
Yeah, and what a save coming in. Now we see Harlequin looking for the bump, which he does on process. Great touch by Resinol. 10 seconds remaining. Rankers just clearing that out. Harlequin with a great touch. Snowy's now will pop it up. And process will drop it down. And wins game number 2, making this series tied 1-1.
Rankers have shown us what they really do, and although their offense still feels like it's holding itself back, the difference this game is that they got their offense started earlier. Last game, it took them about half the game to get something going. This game, it didn't take them very much time at all. They started with the offense, and they kept the offense, and while they aren't scoring all that much, they aren't taking that many chances, they're still very beatable. They're getting opportunities, and they're making sure they keep the offense consistent. And simply put, if you keep possession on Uptqke and his teammates, they're going to fall apart at some point. This team is not exactly one that's going to hold on to defense forever.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Uptqke and his teammates had the lead and didn't see a lot of offensive pressure from them, a lot of offensive chances. And you know, they were just stuck on defense the whole time. And hopefully they can change something about that. They can score more goals against Rankers.
Well, here we go again, waiting for these players. Seems like someone may have had a disconnect, but we're all in for... It seems like we're all going to be in for game 3 here, as match point now on the line for both sides. While that is happening, I can give you some updates from the bracket. Egress and Evolve Eclipse playing for a spot in the lower finals, so we'll give you an update on how that match is going once it concludes, but loser of this will be playing either Egress or Evolve Eclipse. We might see a rematch in that lower bracket if it's Evolve Eclipse who do get the win. But for now, we're going to see how this match will go, as Uptqke and his teammates will get on the offense early. But once again, it's the Rankers who get into offense first, who get those first couple of chances. And mind you, if this team stays consistent on getting those chances, getting them often enough, Uptqke and his teammates are going to have a very tough time getting opportunities. If they don't get shots, shooting opportunities, then they're not going to get that many goals.
Yeah, exactly. And now we can see Harlequin. Great touch. Process is there. Passes it forward. Resinol is there. Can he get a double tap? Yes, he can! Oh my goodness! What a double tap coming in from Resinol. And I think it hits off of Uptqke here as well. It does.
It just shows Uptqke could read him all the way, and yet it didn't make a difference. Resinol, he's good enough to hit those shots in his sleep. I can tell you that for a fact. And, well, he has no issue here scoring on those opportunities, as now a 1-goal lead for Rankers is tied. Looking to add a second, does not get the fake under Harlequin. Process, stopped by Harlequin, but it's Resinol, and it's an overcommit for Uptqke and his teammates. This one's going towards goal. It is wide of the net, as Harlequin will be in the save the day. Resinol will get a piece of this one. We'll find tied. Once again, Snowy's called for tied again off the back wall. Harlequin keeps it out. Resinol panic right now for Uptqke and his teammates. But through the panic, they get some crucial challenges. They gotta be able to win with ball possession though. They're winning on some of these challenges, but they're not winning possession. And now they've overcommit again. Resinol's gonna score this one. A second for Resinol. And for Uptqke and his teammates, a bad time for a double commit. And it will be costly here in the winners finals.
Yeah, definitely what you don't want to see if you're Uptqke and his teammates doing that double commit. Especially now 2-0. And whoever wins this will be on match point. So hopefully they can resolve the issues and play how they're supposed to play for the offense chances.
Will be kept out by Harlequin. Clear across the net, as it's going to be a little awkward. Resinol trying to fall on top of this one. Unable to get it through though, as Uptqke's teammates another double commit on defense. The panic really starting to show now. They looked pretty calm those first 2 games. But game 3, you can really see the pressure has picked up. The intensity of the Rankers has picked up. And Uptqke and his teammates really starting to look like the far weaker team now, as many expected them to be in this matchup.
Resinol's a great touch. Now we see Snowy gets the bang. Oh, it hits the crossbar. It'll be out. Tide gets the flick over one and gets the demo. Process passes it middle. Resinol is there. Gets denied by Harlequin. Who gets the demo on Tide? Resino now. Off the backboard. Oh, and it's wide. Uptake now. As like you said, Sporty, who Uptake and his teammates need that ball possession if they want to create chances and see how this will play out when they gain that ball possession.
Well, more than that, they need to stop reaching for so many of these challenges. So many times we're seeing them go for challenges where they have no business going for it, where they're not going to win them, hoping that they can get a piece of the ball. And you can just see, again, they're reaching for all these challenges. They're playing so aggressively, and yet it's not working because they're just not taking smart chances. They're just taking chances right now. Every touch they're going for, it feels like one they have to reach for. They have to essentially stretch themselves thin just to get to it, and that is not a way you can sustain a playstyle in a game like this. You have to be consistent. You have to be able to guarantee yourself plays. Right now, they're taking chances against the team, and they're not winning those chances, and you can see it makes the difference when you just can't win those plays, but it's a giveaway touch! Uptake is there! Kind of looked like one of the goals he had last event round in the 2v2 Blitz, where he won with Kevin, as Tide completely gives him one here. And for how low scoring the Rankers have been all series, that's a huge mistake. Uptake and his teammates are now halfway closer to catching up.
Yeah, definitely. What a mistake coming in from Tide. And Uptake will get that goal from that mistake from Tide. Oh, what a shot coming in from Snowy's. Great touch by Resino. Off the sidewall. Great touch by Harlequin. Tide is there. Passes the middle. Process is there with a shot. And it's in. Process making it 3-1 now for the Rankers. With 1 minute and 2 left.
Love it. Goes to the light shot too. He keeps it slow. Keeps it where the defender there has to jump aggressively, knowing that the shot could come in fast. He just does the exact opposite. He keeps it slow. Puts it behind the last defender. And now the Rankers with a 2-goal lead with match point potential in this game. Tide 50 away. This is going to go up the back corner as will be Process waiting under this. Resino has to wait as Harlequin keeps it out. Resino once more. Harlequin. Tide gets one around. Resino's up with him. Looking for one more. It's Tide. The back post. Unable to put it on. The ankle was just a bit too difficult. But with how little time left, they don't need to score anymore here. The Rankers are just keeping possession. They're doing what they did last game as well. That kept them this lead. Playing for possession, playing for time. Uptake and his teammates just can't get out of defense. And with the seconds ticking away, so too is their chance of staying in this series and taking the match point.
Yeah, and like you said, Sporty, Rankers are just regaining and holding that possession. So Uptake and his teammates can't do much about it, and as you can see, Tide was just buying time. And now your winners for game number 3 will be the Rankers.
Away from moving into the grand finals, the Rankers have made it known how they want to play tonight, but again, we also do have confirmation of who's in the lower finals. It is Evolve Eclipse, so another team making some huge upsets. Eclipse just beat the Egoists as well. So Evolve finding that momentum in this matchup. This team has been, well, playing insanely well tonight. They're now in the lower finals. Whoever loses this has to play ball, and if it's Uptake and his teammates, we have a rematch in our lower finals. For now, though, we can't confirm anything just yet. It's game 4, and while the Rankers are one away and have looked like the better team so far, Uptake and his teammates, they still have time to redeem themselves.
Yeah, and now we see Harlequin with a great touch off the backboard. A great clear by Tide. Uptake now is up. Who switches, by the way. I didn't see that until now. Presets from the Thomas to the Fennec. Harlequin with the great demo on Process. Resino now with the great touch, but Harlequin is there. Uptake now gets the pinch. Process with the great touch. Nice touch by Snowy's. Resino now gets challenged by Snowy's. Oh, with the shot, but gets denied by Tide. Uptake now hits off the backboard, gets the dunk. Process is up, but gets denied by Snowy's. Tide now Everyone has low boost on the Ranker side. I like this pressure coming in from Uptake and his teammates. Just holding off Rankers on defense.
It is that this low boost for the Rankers is not something that they've had to deal with too much this series, because so often Uptake and his teammates have had such limited offense, such short stays upfield, but clearly that has changed. There's Resno going for some amazing chain dashes. I could hear him behind me, and I'm sure that the Uptake could as well. Pressure from Resno as Uptake and his teammates back upfield again. A demo will open things up. Resno's got to be careful. The last one back will be able to get the block, and will stop Uptake as well. Process with the clear. Tied. 50 to this one with Harlequin. Up goes Resonal, as it will be challenged anyways. Kept to the sidewall. Off the ceiling. Tied. Pinch this one. Uptake stopped anyways, as Harlequin will keep it out. Uptake will go again. Will find the pass in field. Saved away anyways. And this one still kept high. Harlequin stopped by Process with a little bit of help from the crossbar. This game stays even, but it really could have been one for Uptake. It's one the other way. The counterattack works. What should have been 1-0 for Uptake and his teammates is now 1-0 for the Rankers.
Yeah, and what a series of events there. Wow, that was crazy. And as you can see, Tide scores from that counterattack, making it 1-0 now. And Uptake and his teammates could have had that goal, but Rankers, with that beautiful counterattack, they will score from that counterattack. And Uptake with the shot, it's off. Harlequin now hits the post, but Uptake is there and ties it up. 1-1 in this game number 4.
Slow rotation here from the Rankers. They didn't get back for a good couple seconds. Very slow, and well, if you give a team that kind of space with an open net, they're not missing, that's for sure. Half the game still to go here, and Uptake and his teammates have found some new life in this series, and what a good time to do it too. There you have it. They could potentially be sent to lower finals if they, well, they will be sent to lower finals if they don't win here. So this is the perfect time for them to bring in an even better version of themselves, but the Rankers still have the pressure. Process gets the flick over one, but Uptake will be waiting for it. As support from Snowies. Instead, it will be in the midfield as Snowies again. Resonal stopped by Harlequin. As Process waits back, gets bumped into it by Harlequin, and the Rankers just looking to keep the pressure going is Tied. Resonal will wait back as Harlequin will go for this. Resonal clear away. Uptake is waiting, but you can tell the Rankers playing the midfield, waiting for the openings. Maybe one will come. A demo will open things up. Harlequin's going to be a bit more careful here. He'll do more than just be careful. He'll get past everybody on the defensive side. Now it's Uptake, stopped anyways by Process on the back rotation. But the Rankers facing some pressure here, because we're starting to see some real great solo efforts, as a demo will mean that Tide has to get back on no boost. The shots will be good, and Uptake and his teammates take the lead. The Rankers facing pressure, and my goodness, they are not doing well under it.
Well, unfortunately, I got an error on my application, so I got a DC.
Oh no, we lost Tazerz again. Man, Tazerz, tonight has not been. Tonight's been a night of disconnect, hasn't it? I've looked at you so many times. You rarely ever disconnect. This is not a good sign. But Uptake and his teammates facing the pressure here as Resonal will find the back wall as Uptake keeps it away. The pressure continues here as these teams just trying to keep that play going. Infield play, Resonal. Uptake keeps it to the side as in comes Process. We'll have Tide. Bang! Another one for the Rankers, and that one could not have been played any better. One goal closer. One goal back. The Rankers inside the final minutes. They've only had 2 shots this entire game, and yet both of them have gone in. Pure accuracy combined with low shooting. It's really going to be the quantity and quality question here, because a lot more shots for the side of Uptake and his teammates. 7 in this game. Only 2 of them have gone in as well, though, as Tide will be able to get one around. Resonal off the side while Uptake's there to block. Tide, got to be careful here. Early challenge, now they go. It's an infield play, it's off the bar. Tide will keep it out. And Process will keep the offense tied now. Going for nets. This one's just wide. Resinal will go himself. That's going to be too high. But an overcommit for Uptqke and his teammates. Oh, maybe an overcommit the other way. The shots, the play. Oh, they missed it. It's still in front, but no follow-up chances. And now the other way. It's in. It's gone. It found the net. An overcommit for Uptqke and his teammates. The Rankers go the other way.
Oh my goodness, what a series of events. Uptqke and his teammates just had the open net, but couldn't quite finish it. And now we went to the other side, and Rankers had the open net and scored. And they won the series, going to the grand finals. And Uptqke and his teammates are still alive, but they will be going to the losers finals, right? Or semifinals.
As you said, as well, again, the way they've been playing, they've looked solid so far, but yeah, my goodness, the pressure is now on. They got a rematch in that lower finals up against Evolve Eclipse, so a fun match there. It's going to be another best of 3, but for the Rankers, as you said, they're in the grand finals, as expected, with a game advantage too. They'll get to watch this next series, knowing they've already guaranteed a little bit of that prize pool, but still a lot more time to go, so a lot more pressure on as well. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, it will be the lower finals of Eclipse and a rematch with Uptqke and his teammates. Only one of those two teams will see themselves in the grand finals. We'll see you soon. Welcome to the lower finals of the 3v3 Meltdown number 3. I'm SpuddyFC again. Joining me here is Tazerz. What a night we've had so far, and what a match we have here! A rematch from our first match of the day. We started in the upper semifinals with Uptqke and his teammates taking down Evolve Eclipse in a 2-0 sweep. Now we go to the lower finals, elimination on the line, where it is Uptqke and his teammates versus Evolve Eclipse. A rematch. Evolve Eclipse had a pretty long lower bracket run to make. You had to win a couple matches to get to this point through to be determined, and the Egoists, now they play in another best of 3 to take revenge against the team that sent them to the lower brackets. Here we go, the winner, the grand finals spot up for grabs here. The rankers are waiting for whoever will win this.
Yeah, and like you said, Sporty, a rematch. Let's see how this rematch goes. Now we see Snowies is there. Can get double tap. Oh, hits the crossbar now. Harlequin with a great touch. Uptake. Nice little touch. Ballads gets challenged. It's up in the air. Harlequin is there. Gets a reset. Gets a nice touch. And Uptake is there. Oh, but what a block and clear from Ballads. Wow, the pressure's coming in already from Uptake and his teammates.
Yeah, and so often these lower finals can go one of two ways. It feels like they often go in one of two ways. Either the team from the lower bracket that has just gone to the lower bracket that just lost in uppers struggles to recover from themselves, and the team from lowers is able to walk on through, and the team from lowers in this kind of rematch has something to prove, wants to prove it, and does prove it. And again, we can see so many things. Right now, though, that team from uppers and Uptake and his teammates, they've got some infuriation. It's the second kind of outcome that we can often see, is they've got some infuriation. They've got like a bone to pick right now, and they want to really make sure that not only do they win, they dominate, and they get their chances again in the grand finals.
Yeah, exactly, Sporty. And now we can see Badass with a great touch, but Harlequin is there. Snowies now. Beautiful air dribble. Gets a reset as well. Hits it off the backboard. Silo gets the nice little touch. Now we get a nice little fast break. And Badass with the shot, looking for the top ins, but Harlequin is there for the epic save. Now we can see the pressure coming in from Evolve Eclipse. And now Uptake and his teammates are playing defense, putting up that brick wall. Sporty, what do you think?
Well, right now, what I'm thinking,
this pressure coming in from Evolve Eclipse.
what I'm thinking is it's great pressure, but they haven't scored yet, and that's the difference right now, is they haven't been able to hit the nets. They've got to find something soon here. Both these teams, they've had their moments on offense, but they haven't really had shots. In fact, there's only been 3 shots so far this game, and none of them have actually been noteworthy enough to for us to even mention that. And gotta see something different, gotta see something better. These teams haven't brought enough, as that's going to be a chance, but again, not that concerning here. The shots just haven't been good enough. Both these teams feel like they're playing passive. It's really been a game of both teams waiting, and it's surprising because both these teams know each other. They already played each other earlier today. But it's surprising that neither of them are really coming out with a full-fledged playstyle. A lot of it feels like they're waiting, as if they're meeting each other for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. I can definitely see that. You know, what a pinch from Snowies. And Harlequin with the shot, and what a shot. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Uptake also gets the demo on the goalie, which he does, making and creating that space for his teammates. In this case, Harlequin will get the shot and it will go in. Beautiful, beautiful play from Uptake and his teammates.
Clear away, or at least it would be cleared away. Karma already on the end of this, as it will be left in the midfield. Ballads. Uptake. Now Harlequin. Uptake gets the bump on Karma. It's off the corner, but it will be Ballads to clear. Here another play goes. Silo. You want to be a bit more careful here as Harlequin off the corner. Silo gets the long touch as Karma already there for it. Once again kept in by Snowies with an extra flip to use. A 1-0 lead right now for Uptake and his teammates. They just need to hold down this lead for the rest of this game as Evolve Eclipse. Again, both these teams have had their issues with offense, but it's left to the midfield, and you can't do that. Silo scores. This game is tied all over.
Yeah, and a great 50 coming in from Karma. And Silo is just right there in midfield, scoring it, making it 1-1 now. With 1 minute and 34 seconds left in this game number 1. Let's see how this will turn out. With 1 minute and 30 left.
Silo trying to get the block out of the way, but it will still be his play in front, as it will be kept up high. Karma will find Silo. It's a bit of an awkward touch, though. This is going to be a great chance to score as Harlequin will jump in. Now goes another chance from Snowies, but again, it just feels like the midfield closed for business. Neither team really taking all that kind of an initiative at this point. With a minute to go, it really is going to be a next goal to win it. It really feels that way as Harlequin just missed it wide. Now he jumps up. Karma will clear this one away as no second chance came. Still another clear. Ballads. Uptake. Stopped by Harlequin. As Uptake off the back wall. As Ballads going to keep things going. Uptake once more with open room. Here he goes. Stopped anyways as Ballads will have a tough time able to keep that possession, but it is still Uptake and his teammates whip the ball. But a bit careful though, because Snowies doesn't get a great touch on this one. Uptake, 15 seconds to go. But it is going to be Evolve Eclipse. We look for that last laugh in game one. Karma will leave this one. It's an open chance. The shot, the goal with 5 seconds left. Snowies takes the go-ahead chance. Uptake and his teammates with 5 seconds to hold this lead.
Wow, and then what a shot from Snowies. As you can see, he did a beautiful air roll and literally flipped into it and scored it. Wow, what a play. And Uptake and his teammates gained the lead and still fighting. Evolve Eclipse was still fighting, but it will drop down. Game number 1 will go to Uptake and his teammates.
Before, and they're looking to do it all over again here in the lower finals. 1 game away now from a second rematch tonight here, a grand finals rematch of what our winners finals had earlier. Uptake and his teammates again fighting for a top 2 finish. Reminder, Uptake, he has won 2 of our last 3 events. The only event he didn't win was our 1v1 event, which he didn't participate in. So in the last 2 events he's played in our Meltdown and our 2v2 Blitz, he has won both of them. Of course, though, trying to win again, it's tough to do. Again, he's one player that's won twice, but he's trying to win 2 times in a row. That's not an easy thing to do. But this is the pressure that he has here as we go into game 2. Uptake and his teammates. Uptake specifically looking to make it to a 3rd grand finals. I heard Serenyx weekly grand final. As the pressure is on Harlequin. He'll leave this one upfield. Silo off that sidewall will get the second touch as Uptake waits back. Karma. A bit awkward here as that pitch goes around the back wall. Harlequin. Ballads. Uptake. Silo will keep things airborne. Nearly connected there with Snowies, but just like our last game was pretty low scoring, this game feels like it could be the same way. Both teams just looking and posturing for chances, and it really feels like neither side's going to be able to take too many risks until they know they've got the opportunities to succeed.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Sporting. Oh, we can see a team bump. Snowy's bumping Harlequin. And now we see Karma with the shot. Silo now with the bang. But oh, what a save from Uptake. Hits off that crossbar. Harlequin now with a great touch. Karma is there. Gets a nice pinch. Silo. It's a nice touch. But Snowies is there. Bounces off that corner. He's up. Gets a nice little touch. Balance is there. Great touch. Gets a low pitch, but Harlequin is there. He's up. Gets a touch on the backboard. Uptake is there with the shot. And it's in! Making it 1-0 now. Team number 2. And what a play.
Finds the effort again, and it's really all courtesy of Harlequin's offensive opportunities. The air drill play, getting around all the defenders. He made it easy for Uptake, and Uptake, he's not missing when that shot is presented.
Yeah, now we see Silo gets challenged by Snowies. Ballads now gets challenged by Harlequin with great 50 coming in from Ballads. Now Snowies is there on the backboard. Just playing it slow. Gets 1 touch, gets 2. Great touch by Silo. Harlequin is now up, looking for the bump. Uptake is up. It's a fake, and it's in. 2-0 with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Still plenty of time for Evolve Eclipse to respond. But my goodness, what a play from Uptake and his teammates.
And again, it's Uptake subverting expectations, changing up the playstyle. Evolve Eclipse are on a string right now. They're on the end of a string that is held by Uptake. And he is using it to control now a T-pitch! Oh, there's no way! Uptake's credit for a third straight goal, and this one is gonna bring the whole house down. Hurricane and Uptake, teammates that really work together, and a team pinch that just tells you exactly how this team's feeling.
Oh my goodness, what a team pinch. And Uptake will get his hat trick as well. Oh my goodness, what a play. Now, like you said, Evolve Eclipse are held in the end of a string, and see if they can respond and do something about this, because this momentum is definitely in Uptake and his teammates' side. So we will see how Evolve Eclipse will respond. As we can see, a demo. What a pinch from Uptake. Silo passes it across to Karma. Oh, what a shot from Ballots! Top pins! And it will go in! And that's the response that Evolve Eclipse needed.
Half of the game still left to go. Evolve Eclipse trying to start quite the comeback, not only for this series, but for their tournament lives. Reminder, this is the lower finals. The loser of this series is out of the tournament. That's the pressure these teams face.
Now we see Silo. Great challenge by Snowies. Ballots hits it off that sidewall, but Uptake is there on the sidewall. Snowies was up. A great touch by Karma. Here comes Hurricane. Hits it off that corner. Gets a nice double. Karma's there. Silo is up. And also Ballots. The miscommunication between Silo and Ballots. Not what you want to see, especially down 2 and down 1 in this series score.
To go, with so little opportunities to go. Evolve Eclipse have fought through this entirety of the lower bracket, have even made history in the lower bracket by doing better than Triple Threat, by watching his Triple Threat for the first time in Shesvi's history on this in these tournaments to not be on the main stream at any point. They've been through history, and yet they are still fighting for their lives. A stop on the goal line. Hurricane will be first. Now it's Uptake to keep it away. Silo on no boost, just doing everything he can. Harlequin will clear. Low boost right now for Uptake and his teammates as they'll race this one down. Snowies off the corner will keep this one away. 1 minute to go. A 2-goal lead for Uptake, Harlequin, and Snowies. All they need to do is hold it.
Yeah, they just need to hold it, hold the possession, and not let Evolve Eclipse score. Because right now, Uptake and his teammates do have the momentum. As you can see, Snowy's almost getting that goal, but gets denied by Ballots. Silo gets the pinch. Nice challenge by Hardican. 30 seconds remaining. What a touch from Snowy's. Great touch by Ballots. Keeping it in the corner. What a pop-up from Snowy's. Hardican is there, just buying time, which is perfect for what you want to see if you're Uptake and his teammates. 10 seconds remaining, and this will be it. Sporty, what do you think about this performance from Uptake and his teammates?
From Uptake and his teammates. Consistency, to say the very least. They sweep them again. They're off to the grand finals. We got yet another rematch now for us to go to here. The rankers have been waiting, and they'll get the same match they had in the winners finals. Uptake and his teammates. The difference, though, the rankers have a 1-game advantage in this best of 5. They have a huge advantage. They only need to win 2 games, whereas Uptake and his teammates need to win 3. But that's the pressure you're under when you're Uptake and his teammates. You gotta get those wins. They find themselves in the grand finals. Uptake in the grand finals for a 3rd event in the last 4 events, including this one. He's been insane so far. He's been consistent. He's in the grand finals again. Now just a chance to see if he can do it from the lower bracket as well as, again, on the other side, the rankers waiting. We'll see that match very soon. For now, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, we will have our grand finals for you. Uptake and his teammates taking on the rankers for one last show. We'll see you then. This is it! The grand finals is here! Welcome back to last time to the 3v3 Meltdown number 3. This is it. One last match, one last best of 5s, and one last rematch as well. Uptake and his teammates fought through the lower finals to get here. They get a rematch against the team that sent them to the lowers, being the Rankers. So we are back once again for one more series. And Tazerz, what a match we have here. Of course, $120 all for both these two teams as given to us by our great friends here at Future Form Design Labs. Again, if you want great graphics, you go ask them. They are the people to ask for it. Future Form Design Labs, where everyday ideas are turned into captivating visuals, because great design belongs to all. We're here to the grand finals. It is Uptake and his teammates taking on the Rankers once more, and the Rankers, who have already won Game 1 by default as they progress to the upper brackets, now start in Game 2, only needing 2 wins to win the entirety of the tournament.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a rematch. So on that winners semifinals. So now we see Ty with a great touch, but whoa, what a read from Uptake, and Harlequin with the shot. Oh my goodness, Harlequin with the great shot here. Look at that, my goodness.
Now, there's one thing that I noticed from that winners finals actually they had with both these teams is that both these teams kind of played a bit slowly here. Uptake and his teammates, we know they can play fast. There's definitely a team that wants to play fast. They reach for a lot of challenges. It's about being able to put that speed into good use, and right now that's going to go in. Resonal up the kickoff, and the Rankers have to go back.
And what a response from Resonal here. After that kickoff, it's an open net. Great response from Resonal. And tied up for his team, Rankers.
Well, the Rankers still have more work to do. This is the team that, again, beat them before, our number 1 seeds in this tournament, and are definitely showing it. Uptake making some mistakes. The Rankers will score as the back wall, it was covered, but obviously not very well. That was a free shot for Process.
A great placement shot from Process. A great pass from Tide. Now the score is 2-1. And now we have the 4th kickoff. Ooh, a miss coming in from Snowies. Snowies is still up though. Oh my goodness. Out of nowhere. Now we see Tide. Great touch by Tide. Snowies now hits off that corner. Gets a touch. Harlequin is there. Gets denied by Resonal. Snowies. Great touch. Great touch by Process. Harlequin gets a pinch. Now we can see who's just controlling midfield, controlling that ball possession. And it's super important, but oh my goodness, what a play from the Rankers here.
You gotta love seeing Ty just rush in like that, because that shot was off target. It was likely going anyways, but Ty making sure it was. And I was going to mention a lot about the creativity that we're seeing out of Uptake and his teammates so far, because they've been very creative at the start of this game. You've been seeing a lot of interesting passing attempts, a lot of plays where they're trying to find each other in awkward positions. Uptake and his teammates not afraid to take chances at this point in this grand finals, knowing the team they're up against, knowing that they've got to change something up, because obviously the last time they played them, it didn't go so well. They gotta find something new as Harlequin off the back wall, demo on Tide. Uptake will be waiting for this as this goes around the corner. He's got a play in the midfield. Snowy's unable to take the shot, and the Rankers will clear this one away as Harlequin. Tide will wait as Uptake goes to net. Process on the block. Jumping in is Snowy's, but Uptake and his teammates will keep this one away and will go back upfield as Resonal. Tide waiting, but it's Harlequin who will be there first and to keep it away. A 3-1 lead for the Rankers, and for Uptake and his teammates, half the game to go. It is still very possible to come back, but they've got to start soon.
Yeah, now here comes Harlequin with the beautiful play, but it hits the crossbar down. Uptake now. Just trying to regain possession, but Resonal is there. Off the corner. Off the ceiling now. Gets a flip. Bumps. Snowy's there on the backboard. Great touch by Harlequin. Process. Leaves it for Tide. Tide with the shot! Oh, what a save by Harlequin. Resonal passes the middle to Process, but gets denied by Harlequin once again. Just an offensive onslaught coming in from Rankers.
As you said as well, that's what they are showing. That's what they want to show here, as Resinol will only be the up for process. And again, with the 3-1 lead, the Rankers are not exactly a team that has scored a lot tonight, but they don't need to score a lot in these matches to win. They have that kind of consistency. And again, what they really do well is, and we've seen it already against Uptqke and his teammates, they do really well at keeping ball possession, especially in this game. That clock, they are so good at managing that time. Uptqke and his teammates, at any point they go down by a goal in this game, they're going to have to focus on that clock because it goes by quickly when Rankers are the ones in control.
Yeah, definitely like what you said, Sporty. And also time management, it's very important for the Rankers. And as you can see, the clock is ticking down and down. Harlequin with a great shot, but gets denied by Resinol. Here comes Tide now. Gets the 50 and gets the block on Snowies. Having that 2-goal lead is very important if you're the Rankers, but not very good if you're Uptqke and his teammates. And what a flick from Tide, making it 4-1 now. And this will be a tough stretch for Uptqke and his teammates if they want to come back in this game. Number 2.
And you mentioned it as well. Finding the goals, finding chances, slowly but surely taking away the life of Uptqke and his teammates. It's a slow process, but it's one that's making itself known as really being a pain for Uptqke and company to deal with. And again, the biggest problem about this is the fact that they're already leading 1-0 in the series by default. If they win this, they're going to be on triple match point where Uptqke and his teammates have to win 3 games straight. This is not a good start for this team in the grand finals, as Tide takes this with the play up the back wall. Cut away by Harlequin, as once again waiting behind is Process. Pinch in the midfield. Resinol. Process bumps out Harlequin, but still able to get the clear. Unfortunately for them, though, time will run out. The Rankers will take a 2-0 series lead. They're on match point.
Wow, and what a game number 2. Going to the Rankers, and oh my goodness, the offensive onslaught coming in from the Rankers is just unbelievable. But, you know, definitely when Uptqke and his teammates have the lead, I feel like they don't put too much effort on offense, and they are just stuck on defense when they go up against the Rankers. And there has to be something that they can change. Like maybe some demos or something like that.
I was going to say, it definitely isn't by choice that they're getting stuck on defense. I mean, this Rankers team, let's not deny how good this team is and how good these players on this team are. This is definitely a situation where I think for Uptqke and his teammates, they're just getting overpowered by a team that's already beat them before, knows how to beat them, and it's just doing it all over again here in the grand finals. For the Rankers, 1 game away from winning the 3v3 Meltdown number 3. Again, a $120 prize pool given to both these teams. Only one of these teams will get the majority of it. The Rankers are now 1 away, as Uptqke and his teammates now need to win 3 games straight in this best of 5.
Resinol passes to the middle, but Harlequin is there. Great touch by Tide, great touch by Snowies. Process now passes it across to Resinol. Resinol gets 1 touch. Snowies is there with the touch on the sidewall. Great touch by Process. Passes it middle. Tide is there, but gets denied by Harlequin. Resinol now gets denied by Uptqke. An aerial battle between all of these 6 players. My goodness, Resinol bangs it. Great touch by Uptqke. Now we can see just nice little ball possession coming in from Uptqke and his teammates. Just putting some light pressure. Now strong pressure on the Rankers. And what a play from Uptqke and his teammates.
Really make it work is the fact that Harlequin bumps out Process. If that bump doesn't connect, Process is getting the clear there. Uptqke and his teammates putting in the work, getting that lead for the first time this series. But it's a much longer road from there. There are still a whole lot of time, and you know this Rankers team, they're likely not going to leave this game without at least a goal or 2.
Yeah, definitely. Resinol passes the middle. Process is there. Oh my goodness. He stuffs it in, top, bins, and Uptake was there. Gets the one touch, but the strength from Process in the 50 will go in, tying it up now 1-1.
You could tell he just turned his card backwards there on that challenge as well. It was an intentional move there from Process because he knows the wheels of the car are much weaker than the top of the car is, or the nose of the car in any situation. And that's why he's turning his car around, putting his back towards it, because he knew that's where the powerful part of the car is. And now a plate on field! How does Reznov find the second touch? Falls in front and takes it. The Rakers, from a 1-goal down, didn't take too kindly to that first goal against them. Have already scored 2 goals as a response.
Wow, and what a beautiful play from Reznov. Just across the field. Nice little air dribble. Then lands and then just reads the bounce off the backboard. Beautiful, beautiful play from Reznov. Oh, and what a touch. It's across the field. Oh, what a save on a clear from Tide. Now we can see Process just taking it to Uptake and teammates' side. Now we see Snowy's now looking for the power shot. Looking for the top bins, but it's off. Hardican now passes the middle. And what a pinch.
But the pressure goes. Reznov! Oh, he's almost hit a double tap on him. Only leading by 1, so that goal could have been huge. Now it's tied. It's hit the bar. Oh, it's gone in. It's an own goal from Uptake and his teammates. A 3-1 lead for the Rankers as Tide shot hit the post. Uptake, unfortunately, in the wrong place at the wrong time. Didn't read the bounce. And now the Rankers lead by more than just 1.
Yeah, now we can see what is this kickoff?
What was this?
What was this? Oh my goodness! I got faked. Did you get faked too, Sporty?
It was everybody went for the fake play in front there. There was 2 players who both faked it. They're a double fake. You sometimes see that in 2v2s. Rarely do you see it in 3v3s. But I think we've just seen our first on this stream, as it will be Process forcing out Uptake. Reznov jumps in. Harlequin, the only one to get that clear, now getting shoved out of the way as Tide rush right through Reznov. It's an open backfield here. Uptake's gonna race back as Tide will be next to it. 2 minutes to go. It is the Rankers who are really picking up steam, putting in more, squeezing the life out of Uptake and his teammates. How do you get out of this one, especially with how little boost they have? Put away. A back wall will be waiting as Uptake will be next to collect. Tide can't get him first, but with low boost, he can't challenge here. And that means his teammates have to push up even higher. Harlequin, also on low boost, chased out of the way. In comes Snowy's. He's got opportunities, but the play midfield will be kept out by Reznov. Uptake in front, no one there to receive. As Harlequin will go up, has Uptake waiting. Little extra touch. Snowy's is airborne, but no play on the end of that. And it will be kept away by the Rankers. Reznov, flip reset. Tide will keep offense. As Uptake once again in towards the midfield. Stopped by Tide as Harlequin goes. Reznov gotta be careful. The back wall, the bar. It is kept out as Process will take his time and take the ball away from danger. Oh, but not for long.
Oh.
It's caught in off an insane pass. Snowy will be given credit, but you gotta really say that this is Uptake's goal.
Yeah, and what a play. My goodness. Uptake. Beautiful, beautiful play. And Snowy's was just right there. Bangs it in. Now it's 3-2 with 1 minute and 6 seconds left. If you're Uptake and his teammates, you definitely need this goal. And Reznov is there. Oh, what a touch by Process. Uptake. Pop it up. What a touch. What a clear from Tide. My goodness. A powerful backboard clear.
Yeah, you can tell, but the problem is time's running out here for Uptake and his teammates. They need a goal, and they don't have much time to do it. Reznov, Harlequin, half a minute left in this game. If they don't score in the next 30 seconds, this tournament is over, and you'll have your winners decided. Tide, blocked by Harlequin. Reznov, Uptake, looking for any reason to keep this grand finals going. It's kept up, but Tide will be next to it. Harlequin gets on the end of that play. as it will be Snowy's. 10 seconds to go. Snowy's to nets. Saved by Arsenal. It's kept up in the air. Tied. Won't get a piece of it. Neither will Uptqke, though. Process. Looking to let this one hit the floor. It's off the corner. Uptqke can't get there. The Rankers win by a sweep. The tournament is theirs.
And what a performance from the Rankers. And GG's to both teams. But my goodness. It was just a back and forth, and just the pressure from the Rankers on Uptqke and his teammates was just too much, and Uptqke and his teammates tried to respond but couldn't quite find the gap, and when they did, it was just be off, or it was just a mistake or something.
And they rarely ever found chances that series. The Rankers beat them once before, and they did it again in even stronger fashion. They are your 3v3 Meltdown number 3 champions. What a performance here for the Rankers. They'll take this one, as Uptqke will not be winning any more here. So play is gone, and the night is over. Tazerz, what a night we had. Again, thank you to our sponsors in Future Form Design Labs, again, where you can get your graphic needs met. Thank you all so much for joining. Again, congratulations to the Rankers on winning, Uptqke and his teammates on making that second place, and of course, to the people that have supported us here. Tazerz, thank you so much for joining as well. GAYTANA, our producer, as well, behind us. What I, and of course, to all of you who've been watching. But before you leave, Tazerz, do you have any last things you want to say? Any final words to say out there to people before we end off our night, and before we let everybody enjoy the rest of their evening?
I just want to say, Serenyx League, it's an amazing league. And I am grateful that GAYTANA is here to help me with the productions and setting up on what to do. And obviously you, Sporty, goated caster, to take this casting and helping me and on every and each way on advice and everything. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watching and to you guys. But yeah, that will be it for me though.
Of course, and that's it for the 3v3 Meltdown number 3. Again, thank you all so much for being so supportive and joining us here. Thank you all so much for joining. Again, thank you to our friends at Future Form Design Labs. Thank you to Tazerz as well for joining me, to GAYTANA, our producer, and of course to Tomlet and to Vodka, who've been doing all the stuff behind the scenes with the bracket. And of course, again, to all of you who have been so supportive. Thank you all so much for joining us for the 3v3 Meltdown number 3. We won't have an event next week, but the week after, the 5th of April, we'll be back with our next 1v1 gauntlet. I believe 1v1 gauntlet number 4. So for now, we're gonna go. Enjoy your night, everybody. And of course, we'll be back in 2 weeks with our next set of events. Take care. Have a great night, everybody.